welcome back to Gay by Gay.
Hello.
So, my brain is lagging.
You had a lag?
Whoa.
Okay, we're doing story times today. Hello.
Whoa. I don't know what happened. Like, all of a sudden, like, the little buffer icon, like, popped up behind my eyes, and it was just, like, whirling for a minute, and it was like, whoa.
I do that sometimes, but I, like, stare off into space like a cat and go silent.
It was, like, a weird acid trip of some sort. Like, I started falling down the rabbit hole, and then, like, all of a sudden I came to, and I was like, where am I? What are we doing today? Why am I here?
Are you okay?
No, I'm, like, manic today.
I know.
But we're doing story times today.
Yes.
So do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Because you've been waiting to tell this story
Yeah,
for a hot minute.
I know. So I got my hair cut at the end of January, and I was too scared to call a barbershop because I'm like a little 4'11" lady, and I'm like, I don't want to call the barbershop yet. I'm scared. So I went to a salon.
You're like the ultimate adult, though, because everyone knows that adults need older adults. They need, like, more adulty adults in order to make appointments. Like, for example, I went to the chiropractor today, the day that we're filming. My mom had to call and make the appointment because I refused to.
Luckily, I called and made the appointment myself.
I know. You are the adult that other adults need.
I'm so adult.
You've, like, leveled up, my dude.
I know.
You've evolved into a higher form, like a Pokemon.
I know.
Aliyah's evolving, you guys.
What is my evolution name?
Dumpster fire?
That's not a Pokemon name.
No, but it's the truth.
Yeah, so.
Because you go from, like, hot mess to kind of, like, trash to just, like, absolute dumpster fire.
Warm garbage.
Warm garbage.
Right now I'm warm garbage. When I evolve again, I'll be dumpster fire. So, yeah, I made an appointment. It was, like, the first few days after salons opened again. And, so I made my appointment, and it was, like, a week later, and I was like, awesome. And I didn't tell anyone except, like, my mom and my girlfriend and stuff. I didn't even tell you.
Yeah, you didn't even tell me.
So day comes, I'm so excited. I'm, like, vibrating.
What honestly surprises me the most is that you're god-awful at keeping secrets.
I know.
The fact that you managed to keep this a secret, especially because you were literally vibrating for days before.
I was so excited.
Because, like, all you would tell me is, Abby, I'm so excited to go and get this surprise.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to go and get this surprise. And I had said, what is it? And she was like, no, it's a surprise. You never keep surprises. You never keep it secret.
I knew that if I let you believe that it was, like, a service or something being done to me, you would have guessed.
And you made it sound like we're going to get it.
Yeah.
Like, very specifically, you're like, we're going to get it. You didn't say pick it up, but of course, like, I'm thinking retail, right? But you were like, we're going to get it.
Did you think I was going to get a puppy or something?
I didn't think it was an animal. I was very confused, though, because I was like, okay, what could she be going to get?
Yeah.
What does she need?
Yeah.
And that's where I was getting stuck, because I was like,
don't need anything.
Well, I was trying to figure out if it was like a gift for Alex or something that you were, because I mean, you get very excited about your lesbian junk.
Yes.
You get
lesbian junk? Anything lesbian is not junk. Well, it's precious material.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Where you're just like, Abby, like, you could go to friggin' Ardene's and get, like, some of those, like, I am a lesbian buttons, and you would
they don't sell those,
and you would be like, Abby, the treasure that I just got. Like, so I'm sitting there thinking, like, did she get, like, buttons? Did she get stationery? Did she get, like, a new set of like wax stamps? Like, I was trying so hard to figure out what you could be getting.
I do get excited about those. But
no, it was just getting a haircut.
Yeah, my secret haircut. So I walk into the salon. And I say, okay, I'm here, and they check me in and stuff. And around the counter are a bunch of, like, hip young people, and one obviously gay man. So I was like, oh, I'm in good hands here.
You know, like, what I love the most?
What?
You describe them as hip young people. You are, like...
I am not a hip young people.
You're, what, 19?
Yeah.
My dude. Wow.
I'm not one of them.
That sounds more like something I would say, because I have the soul of, like, a 90-year-old woman. Oh, these hip young kids.
I have just the golden retriever essence.
You do. You, because, I mean, like, goo constantly drips from your ears.
Yeah.
You constantly look lost.
Yeah.
You look like the innocent poster child for please abduct me.
Hey!
You look like the perfect child abduction victim, okay?
I'm strong.
Strong. I need strong.
Yeah, so I see all these people. I'm very excited. I'm like, oh, I'm in good hands here. They're gonna cut me, right? I don't know what that means. And then out comes this middle-aged old white lady, and
was it a Karen?
She kind of looked like a Karen.
Oh no!
But she looked nicer than a Karen. She looked more matronly.
So she was like a Sheila?
Yeah, or like a Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Yeah. So she goes, "Are you Aliyah?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." And I walk in, and she goes, "Oh, what are you doing to your hair today?" I'm like, "I'm going super short." And she's like, "Awesome. Do you have any pictures and stuff?" And I show her the one TikTok I have.
Okay, so you're going super short. So obviously you show her just a whole bunch of pictures of you because you are super short. And you were like, I want my hair to be the same length as my body because I too am super short.
You know, I'm a Libra. It needs balance.
I'm a Libra, man. Come on.
So I show her my reference TikTok, and she goes, "Okay, let's wash your hair." So I lay down, and she gets my hair washed.
Am I the only one that hates those sinks? They hurt my neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe just because you're broken.
Everyone's just like, oh, it feels so relaxing. And I'm sitting there like, my head and my neck are breaking.
So she washes my hair and stuff, and then I go to sit down on the chair, and she starts snipping away at my hair. I'm like sitting there. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I wear glasses because I'm blind.
Yeah,
so I had to take off my glasses, obviously, because she's cutting my hair. I had a mask on still, obviously, but...
I've always wondered how that works with glasses. Like, because they're touching your hair, I wasn't sure if you had to take them off.
Yeah, you take them off, usually, because my hair was getting so short, right?
Yeah.
So she starts clipping my hair, and I'm sitting there. We make a little bit of small talk, not a lot, though. And I get really excited for a second, and I look at her, and I go, "Oh, are you going to, like, shave me? Like, with the shavers, like the clippers?" And she goes, "No, you chose a longer short." And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, "Oh, shit."
Like, everything is, like, imploding in your brain, and you're like, no.
Listen, I can't even see it, because I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah, you are that blind. Like, even looking in the mirror, it's like, oh, you could tell how long it is. No, you can't.
No, it's just blobs of color, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm terrified.
Oh.
So she finishes up, and I go, oh, no, I'm scared. I put my glasses on, and I look like a middle-aged mom. I look like my name is, like, Kelly.
No.
Yeah. Like, it's just, like, kind of like a 35-year-old woman kind of bob.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no. And she's like, "Oh, how do you feel about that length?" And I go,
terrible.
Shorter, please. And I go, I want to see my ears, because it was so long still that my ears were covered on either side.
Was it like a Dora the Explorer sort of bob?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Not like all the way around though. It was shorter on the back, but it was too long. I was freaking out. I was sitting there. I was like, I need to go somewhere else in this mall, because there's a barbershop in the mall that the hair salon was in.
You were literally thinking about paying for the haircut
and then like, walking over
and literally going somewhere else to get a new haircut because you hated it so much.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's always awkward whenever they ask you and they're like, "Oh, how do you feel about the haircut?" Like, I always feel the need to be like, "Oh, it's fine."
But I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm not walking out of here with something. I'm super disappointed,
especially after having paid for it. No way.
So I sit there and I'm like, shorter. She goes, "Oh, okay." So she goes, and I feel so bad because they were so busy, because it was just the first opening weekend after the quarantine period.
And I'm sure that there's a lot of people that, especially, I feel like a lot of elderly people go to salons to get their hair done just because they can't really do it themselves. People, so I'm sure, like, they were swamped. Yeah. But at the same time, like, you're still paying for a service. You should get what you want.
So I tell her, shorter. So she takes the shavers, and she's shaving me off, and I'm, like, so excited. And there's the other stylists are, like, peeking around the corner, because I'm, like, I walked in this little lady, and I'm walking out this small boy.
Literally, like, woman to boy.
So she shaves me, and it's much better. It's not the best, but it's much better. So
what were you actually going for? Because I remember, like, when you didn't actually originally tell me, it wasn't until we got in here to record specifically, you were like, "Abby, I got the surprise," and I was like, "What is it?" And you, like, whipped off your hat, and I, like, did a double take, and I was like, "Oh, your hair's gone."
Yeah.
You seemed really happy the first day.
Happy.
Has that kind of happiness gone down a little bit?
I think so, as I've looked at it and I've seen how it behaves. I've never had short hair before, right? So I don't know how it behaves at all.
Badly.
I mean,
very badly.
Especially with my thin hair, so.
I can tell you, as a kid that had a short haircut, I'm sure that most of you have probably checked out the Instagram or our YouTube with our vlogs and everything. Frizzy redhead over here.
Yeah.
Short hair. Yeah. There was not a single day that I didn't look like I had a mini afro. So short hair never behaves. The cowlicks in the back of your head after sleeping.
I know.
Oh, girl.
I know. I vlogged that too.
Oh, yeah.
But, I just, even now, I'm always like, it's too long still.
Really? You want to go shorter?
Oh, yeah, because I look like middle school band kid.
I mean, I do get you know what? I hate to say it, especially, so Aliyah has her hair, I'm going to say pulled back today.
It's a little ponytail. It's a little sprout.
It's like the tiniest little ponytail ever.
Yeah.
If I said she looks like the creepy, greasy band kid that hides in the back and has no friends.
Hey, that's because I didn't shower. Gosh.
Yeah.
Gonna bully me for it?
Yeah. But no, like, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Like, your hair's just maybe a little too long.
Yeah.
How much shorter do you want to go? Like, do you want to go buzz cut?
No, I want, like, I'm kind of thinking about getting a fade, but I don't know if I'll regret it. I don't know if I want to do an undercut first.
I mean, ultimately, it's hair and it'll grow back, right?
So I don't really care. I also don't like I don't know. I just want to, like, something different. And I feel like the way she cut it.
As if this isn't different than what you had before. My dude, it's it's what, like 12 inches of different?
I actually like it, though, this time. I didn't really care about my hair before.
Yeah.
So, but, I think I'll get something a little bit different maybe in a couple weeks.
Oh, okay. I mean, you did kind of have the Justin Bieber vibe. Is that still kind of what you want to go for?
No.
You're over that?
Because I look so cute already, I don't want my hair to make that worse.
And I'm not going to lie, the first day, especially after it was styled by the stylist, not going to lie, the golden retriever was strong.
Yeah, I was like,
you looked like you had, like, those angel eyes, and, like, if you looked up, you would have, like, a Puss in Boots effect with, like, the big cat eyes, like that was you.
I looked like...
You look like someone needed to ask you if you lost your mom at the mall.
I did.
Oh, honey, did you get separated from your mom? Like, that's kind of what you look like.
Yeah, so I'm going to get something new. But that was my horror story, almost, with my haircut.
So we're going to take a quick break to listen to the sponsor, and then when we come back, I'm going to tell one of my hair horror stories.
Please.
Ooh. Okay, we are back.
Hello.
So going on with the theme of bad hair day.
Your story.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure, again, if you've seen me, you know I have exceedingly long hair. Like, very long hair.
Yeah.
I have not measured it, but knowing that I am like a 4'7" woman.
You're a what?
I'm a 5'7" woman. I'm not 4 feet. That's you.
That's shorter than me. I was like, you're what now?
I'm a 5'7" woman, and my hair is at least down to like my tailbone.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
So my hair must be at least close to 2 feet.
Yeah, very long.
I am redheaded. I am Merida. I'm redheaded Merida Rapunzel woman.
Redheaded Merida Rapunzel woman. I mean, you have strongish hair. I could hang off of it.
Probably. I don't know if that's just because it's so frizzy, though, that it looks like... I mean, I could probably lose a kindergartner in my hair, and you might not find them for weeks.
Well, you got thick hair, too.
The kindergartner will get spat out looking like it just ran through the freaking world of Jumanji. Like, that's what it is.
You have your whole world in your hair.
Like, a kid just falls out, and I'm like, oh, that's where she went.
Is it full of secrets?
It is full of secrets, actually. You have no idea.
I have no idea. Oh my gosh.
That was like a mix of Mean Girls and Legally Blonde that flipped in there for a minute.
Okay, Abby, what's your story?
Okay, so obviously I have extremely long hair. The question is why? Because I know I had mentioned several times that my hair annoys the crap out of me. So why don't I just cut it?
Why don't you just cut it?
Well, number one, because it's really, really frizzy.
Yeah.
So already that's a bit of a problem because the shorter I cut my hair,
the frizzier it gets.
Right now, because it is so long, the length of it and the weight of it is enough to continue to pull it down. Yeah. If I cut it too short, it will start to stand up on its own and start turning into like this little perm afro. That is not what I need or what I want.
You just constantly be like, you know, at the museum where you touch the ball and your hair stands up like that.
Honey, okay, so today I am wearing a turtleneck sweater. That is what I look like after putting this sweater on today. I am not kidding. My hair was like, and I was like, it's the dry weather in the winter that gets me ready. It's awful. But no, the reason I don't cut my hair is because I am scared of hairdressers.
How scared, though?
Okay, well, it's not as bad. Like, if you've ever seen A Series of Unfortunate Events, the movie, you know the woman who's, like, afraid of realtors? Yeah. Like, sometimes that's what I feel like, where it's like, is this a bad time? And she, like, starts going off screen. That's me when I approach a hair salon.
But wait, is it, like, hairdressers, like, also in, like, the wild? Like, you see a hairdresser in the grocery store?
In the wild. Oh, no, it's a random encounter. Abby encountered a wild hairdresser.
You gotta fight them.
She used scissors. It's super effective. She used hairspray. Abby is paralyzed. Yeah, that's exactly it. No, I'm not scared of hairdressers, okay? I'm scared of getting my hair cut.
Okay.
The reason is, this goes back a long time to when I was in grade 9. I am now like a 24-year-old woman. I don't know why I sounded Southern there for a minute.
I'm a 24-year-old woman.
But I'm 24 now, so this must have been when I was 13. So it's been like 11 years that I've been afraid of getting my hair cut.
You're not 13 in grade 9.
My dude. No, I was 14.
Yeah.
I lied. You're right. I was 14.
I know.
Close enough. Shut up. I can't remember that far back. I can barely remember what I had for breakfast.
True.
But, so the reason I am afraid of getting my hair cut, I know, obviously, I've mentioned on the podcast before that my dad passed away when I was 13, 14. Believe it or not, these two things are connected.
Oh, they're connected?
That seems like it should not be a thing, but unfortunately it is. So the day of my dad's funeral, obviously there was a lot of family, a lot of friends, and there was just a lot going on. So my mom decided that my sister and I would all go to a hair salon to get our hair done for the funeral. So because I am so upset, I manically decide I want to cut my hair off, which is really ironic.
Yeah.
Because it was very much like you, where I was like, chop it off.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what I wanted it to look like.
Yeah.
I brought in a reference photo and everything, and I showed her the reference photo. And if I said it was kind of a pixie cut, like above the ears, it very much kind of reminded me of yours in a way, but I didn't have like the Justin Bieber hair swoop, you know, the swoop, the hair flip thing. Yeah, no, mine was just like a straight pixie cut. I'm trying to think if there's a good person, I guess not really Katy Perry when she like cut her hair. Yeah. When she like dyed it blonde. I don't know, like I have no idea who to reference it to. But I knew exactly what I wanted. And so it was, okay, let's do it. Long story short, kind of like yours, it did not turn out. I got a bob. I did not get a pixie cut. I got a bob. Me being the person that I was and being as delicate as I was, I smiled and said, okay, and walked out with my hair like that.
Yeah. Can't believe your mom let you do that, by the way.
My mom and sister spent the next hour and a half consoling me in the food court because I was bawling my eyes out because I hated my hair. Yeah. But I was too scared to go back in and have them redo it, but I hated it. And my mom and sister were going, no, it looks exactly like the photo. It's just new and you're not used to it. So, of course, I ended up going to the funeral with this Dora the Explorer haircut with my hair hanging just over my ears. It looked like, you know, one of those, like, older pictures of, like, moms who, like, slap the bowl on their kid's head and, like, cut around the bowl? That was me. Oh. That is what I looked like. It was bad. And now, you know, already it was super bad. I had to go to my dad's funeral like that. I'm already delicate that day. It was a goddamn nightmare. Now you need to realize, obviously I have to wash my hair at some point and all of the hair products come out. Yeah. My hair, ooh honey, I got like a perm. I was fuzzy. I looked like a poodle. It was bad. You know, like those pictures of clowns at old carnivals where like they have the bright red wig and everything? That was me. Oh, no. And I was stuck with it. Aww. And nothing I did made it better. I tried hair products. I tried gel. I tried straightening it. Nothing helped because it was just that length where it would stay down for a few hours. Yeah. And but then because my hair is my hair, it would start to defy gravity like freaking Elphaba. And like defy gravity and like lift to the ceiling. And I'm like, no.
Your hair grew.
So now I ended up stuck with this haircut that I absolutely hated and was teased mercilessly for. As if it wasn't bad enough that I was already Carrot Top because I had red hair as a kid. Now I'm like first year of high school with like looking like Buffy the Wonder Poodle. It was bad. And already like just everything with my dad was going on. Like he had just died. I had to go to the funeral looking like that.
Did anyone ask about it at the funeral?
No, I think they could all tell that I was like a hair's breadth away from like having a complete psychotic break and like flipping my dad's coffin.
Don't do that.
Yay! So I was very upset. At least you had the strength to say, no, this is not what I want. Because I didn't have the strength to do that. And then I sat in a food court and cried about it and then had to live with it. Yeah. Because I just wasn't strong enough to say, no, you did a shit job. I brought in a picture and everything. Yeah. I don't know how hairdressers look at the reference photo, look at you in the mirror and go, yeah,
same thing.
Yeah,
same thing.
Perfect. Same looks identical. Like, I have no idea how I got a bowl cut out of a pixie cut reference. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she forgot her contacts at home and didn't want anyone to know. Like, and I mean, number one, I should have said something. But I was already super sensitive and a super shy kid. I don't like complaining.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people, like, at a restaurant, if someone brings me the wrong food, I won't send it back. I'll be like, sure, this is exactly what I wanted. I just didn't know it. It's fine. Oh, what, I'm allergic to it? It's okay. I didn't want to eat today anyway. It's fine. Like, I am one of those people.
Yeah.
But that being said, I kind of wish my mom had been like, what did you do to my child's head? You screwed it up.
You know, if that happened to me, my mom would be like, you get your ass back in there. I'm telling that hairdresser to fix you.
Yeah, I'm telling that hairdresser to fix you and give you a discount on the original haircut.
I want 25% off. My mom is amazing.
I want, like, store credit. Like, I needed someone like that.
Yeah.
Instead, my mom sat there, and you know what's really stupid?
Yeah.
They sat there consoling me for an hour and a half. A few weeks later, my mom looked at me and said, yeah, it looked nothing like the picture. And I was like, Mom!
Well, listen, her husband just died. Give her a break.
She obviously had bigger things to worry about that day.
Yeah.
But ever since then, I have been, even getting my hair trimmed, I am so nervous. Like, it's one of those things, like, I literally have to build myself up mentally to be able to go and do it. And everyone's like, oh, it's so relaxing. I'm not relaxed. I am, like, high-strung, high-tension the entire time. And people are like, oh, it's okay. Do you want a magazine to help you relax? I'm like, no, I need to stare in the mirror because if I even think you are going to chop off a piece of my hair that's even half an inch too long, I will deck you.
Well, then I guess that's the question. Would you cut your hair yourself ever?
Oh, absolutely not.
Why?
Because I am afraid of turning into Buffy the Wonder Poodle again.
Well, you can trim it yourself.
My dude, I'm a redhead. I don't know if you've noticed.
It doesn't line up.
My entire head is one giant split end. Like, I don't know if you've noticed this. Like, if you look at my hair, everyone's like, oh, you probably need to trim off an inch or two. Yeah. I could trim it up to my shoulders, and immediately the ends would just be like, doing, and, like, they would split apart because that is my life as, like, not even, you know, I can't be one of those pretty redheads that has, like, the nice, sleek, smooth hair. No, I had to turn into Merida.
Well, those redheads probably do, like, a shit ton to their hair to soften it.
They must. I don't know. I don't know what kind of voodoo magic they're working, but, I mean, you know, maybe it's just because I spend so much time hunched over my witch's cauldron, just brewing constantly, and it's probably the humidity that does this to my hair, obviously, because I'm working my dark magics.
Oh, yes.
But that's all for today on our bad hair day stories.
Hope you liked our stories.
I am sure some of you out there have some hair scare stories, hairdresser stories. Is anyone out there actually afraid of hairdressers? Like, do you get nervous when you see a hairdresser in the wild?
No, we're just going to get hairdressers who want to fight you now.
I mean, all of their moves are super effective on me. I can't fight this. And they're like 6 levels ahead of me. What am I gonna do?
6 levels ahead.
That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening.
See you later, guys. Take it gay by gay.
Bye.